Autopsy reports from Brevard County, Florida's medical examiner's office revealed that a case that was already sad was far darker than we ever imagined. Today, we discuss Andrea Langhorst and her twin children, Adam and Olivia Dryer, in a murder-suicide by lethal doses of methamphetamine. Welcome back to Dark Rabbit Hole. On Sunday, May 20th, around 10:50 p.m., police received reports of a suspicious vehicle parked outside the Manatee Cove apartment complex at 746 Madeline Way. Police arrived on scene within minutes and noticed a gray Cadillac with a thick fog on the windows, too thick to see through, with the smell of death permeating through the perimeter. Inside this car, police would find 3 bodies, all showing stages of advanced decomposition due to the summer heat. In the back seat were the bodies of Adam and Olivia Dryer, 3-year-old twins, and in the front seat their mother, 35-year-old Andrea Langhorst. It had been 9 days since Andrea's father, Randy Langhorst, had spoken to his daughter, and about 11 days since anyone had seen any of them alive. Randy had also already contacted the police about the whereabouts of Andrea and the twins, hoping that they would help him track her down. Randy would tell reporters that this was unusual for her. They wouldn't talk daily, but this was quite a while. Initially believing that foul play was involved, police would immediately begin contacting next of kin to begin investigating. Because Andrea Langhorst had prior drug arrest charges, her father Randy initially believed that drugs had some part to play in his crime, but he had also theorized that perhaps she fell asleep with the car engine still on, and maybe somehow the fumes just overwhelmed them. But 2 days later, the autopsy and toxicology examination was performed by the Brevard County Medical Examiner's Office. To the disbelief of Randy and the shock of many, the Brevard County Medical Examiner's Office would release autopsy reports that revealed that both his grandkids, Olivia and Adam Dryer, were murdered by lethal doses of methamphetamine, and that his daughter was the culprit who committed suicide right after with a lethal dose of methamphetamine and cocaine. It doesn't make sense, Randy stated, saying that Andrea was as smart as a whip and a free spirit who lived by the beat of her own drum. He went further, saying that the twins were her pride and joy. Police would mention that it looked as if the family was living out of the Cadillac, and Randy would mention how Andrea would stay at Airbnbs to remain off the radar. Randy would reflect on how his daughter and grandkids were just in Fort Pierce, Florida, for holidays with the grandparents. They had even had conversations about letting the kids stay with the grandparents for a while, but Andrea was adamant about keeping her kids, so Randy dropped the subject. Randy then said how everything is hindsight, but he'll be kicking his butt for the rest of his life. All he can think about are those babies. This is a very sad and dark story all the way around, and I do agree with Randy here. Hindsight is 20/20, but I do believe that he did take proactive action to help try and save his grandchildren. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, then I have the perfect playlist for you right here.